What's good, y'all? What's good? Hold on. We're getting it up and running. Let me get it up and running. Let me get this chat up. Get this chat up, and then we can get it good, y'all. So let me pop that down. Let me pop this over here. Let me see who's in the chat. Let me see who is in the chat. What's good, Brad? Bot, what's good with you? Sarita Melkalori Green, what's good with you? LJ, what's good? LJ,
What's happening?
AK, what's good? Real, what's good? Luella, what's good? Wavery, what's good with you? Patricia Page, what's good? Gail Lewis, what's good? I got 15 in the building. I'm going to give it a little bit before I start the interview. I want to give everybody a little bit of time to come in and say they highs, they hellos. Y'all know how DST do it. What's good, Alan Osborne? What's good? Mesquite 49, what's good? He said he cool coming in. So I do want to give everybody a time, like I said, to get in here. Let me see. Let me make sure. I got 21 in the building. Let me see if I can at least get up to 30. Once I get up to 30, let's see if we can start it. I think everybody will start coming in. I'm going to start giving everybody time to come in. What's good, Elton Tramble? What's good with you? James Mack in the building. What's good, James Mack? Can you say DST in the building? We got 2 members from the DST. LJ, Miss Green is saying hi to you. So he said, who that from the Who That Nation. So I don't know why I said that, y'all. I don't know why I said that, but okay. Let me make sure nobody else. I got 24 Brooklyn cord cutters. What's good? Brooklyn cord cutters just hit the building. So I got 25 in. Can I get 5 more people before I start it? So 26. Let me see if I can get. What's up, Antel? What's good with you? Antel says, what's up, family? I need that. You did. That's what's up. Me too. So as y'all coming in, y'all know I got to say who my sponsor is in a minute. So I'm giving, I'm trying to give it to 26, 26, 25. Wait a minute, I'm losing people. 24. Miss Billy in the building. What's good, Miss Billy? How you doing? So I'm at 24. I'm going to start it in a minute. I was trying to give everybody enough time to come in. So once they coming in, I know Tuesday shows is a little bit different for everybody, but I'm still trying to give everybody a chance to get used to the Tuesday shows. DJ Black Tiger, what's good with you? This hit the building. Tantrum, this hit the building. What's good, Tantrum? I'm at 28. Come on, y'all. Give me 2 more people. 2 more people, I can start the interview. So I get 2 more. I got 29 viewers in here. So Teddy Jam in the building. What's good, Teddy? Teddy said, what's up, Bo? What's up, Show Nuff? Dixie 67, what's good? Says, how are you doing, Bonos? And the rest of the DST family. So so the ones that's in here is already in here. I might just start at 28. Okay, 29. What's up, GoPro Donnie? What's good with you? GoPro Donnie, I'm at 31, y'all. Everybody trying to come in, show LJ some love. I'm at 32. That's what's up. We can start the show now. I was trying to give them just a little bit more people in. We at 34. As y'all coming in, please, and Bo J say, please hit that thumbs up as you guys hit in the building. But you guys know, before I start my show, I have to bust y'all over the head with my sponsor, and my sponsor is on top of my head. I need that. So y'all know I need that. So also, I got a new shirt, y'all. As you said, me starting my show, I acted up just a little bit. Yeah, I know I'm burnt, but y'all burnt too. I might, y'all, either when it comes to whoever I'm interviewing or whoever in the chat that's acting up, I might say chat. If I say chat, y'all got to let them know. If I say their name, we got to let them know they burnt, y'all. So my new shirt is burnt. I also have my channel on my sleeve. So I gotta give a shout out to Dareal. If you guys trying to get the shirt made, get at Dareal. She will get you guys a shirt made, a hat made, a cup. As you see, if you guys look at LJ, shirt, y'all, I'm gonna put it on him. If y'all look at LJ shirt, y'all see what the shirt say, y'all. Show enough living. That's also part of Dareal. I'm gonna also ask him to please put his cup up, y'all. So that way, when he put his cup up, he can also see how real get down, y'all. Show enough. So I'll put it on LJ so you guys can see that real get down. So before I start the interview, KODI man, what's good? Dave James, what's good? And then let's talk to the man of the hour or couple hours or however long he want to be here. LJ, what's good? I can't hear him. LJ, we can't hear you.
Hey, man, got too much in this cup.
Oh, okay. What's up, LJ?
What's up, fam? How you doing?
We got V-Dub in the building as well. We got DVD also just hit the building. What's good, DVD? What's good, V-Dub? What's good, Alicia Denny's? What's good with you? Uno Nice just hit the building. Johnny Thompson just hit the building. Is this live? Johnny, did you just hear me call your name, Mr. Thompson? Yes, this is live. So, LJ, again, sir, how you be?
Doing fine, my brother.
Okay, that's you know me, I'm good. I'm good. So, guys, we gonna get in a little bit of what's going on with LJ. So, LJ, is it anything before I start beating you up, before the chat start beating you up with questions? Is it anything you want to share as far as the beginnings of what you do, what you part of, how you get down? Is it anything that you might feel that the people want to know what's going on with Mr. LJ the Hammer Lawrence Jones?
Hey, man, just living, like the shirt say, sure enough living.
Okay, so he sure enough living. Okay, LJ, where you from?
From New Orleans, baby. Who that?
Okay, so all you Saints fans, all you Ain't fans, so he is in the building. I guess if you're a Saint fans, can you show him some love? If you're a Saints fan, I guess you got to put who that in my chat. I guess I can deal with who that for right now since I'm dealing with him right now. LJ, when it comes to being a businessman, LJ, we coming up your alley then, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so within coming up your alley of business, LJ, is it any tips? Is it any ideas you can give us as far as some things that we can do as far as when it comes to saving, when it comes to banking, when it comes to doing investments? Is it anything that you can give the good people out there in YouTube land some advice about?
First thing I want to say is that be disciplined.
Okay.
You know, learn how to make your money work for you.
Okay.
You know, we spend so much time, you know, living paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
We need to have to be real disciplined about taking something and putting on the side and setting a goal to what we're going to try to achieve.
Okay.
You know, we spend a lot of time with money running out our hands like water.
Right.
You know, money is, we'll look around and as soon as we get it, we spend it. Any little over we have, we're going to spend it until, you know, there's nothing there. We have to be more disciplined in the way that we spend our money and actually learn how money really works, you know, working on a job, working for yourself. So, you know, it's a thing that, you know, if you want to start a business thing is like I was saying, you know, have a business plan. Believe in your product that you want to do. Surround yourself with positive people.
Right. So within surrounding yourself with positive people, as far as the savings and the investment goes, okay, should you put your money in a totally different account from your regular account, or when it comes to saving, what should we do as far as that concern, as far as savings concerned?
I do. I suggest that taking 2 separate accounts. You know,
Okay.
one that you're gonna, you know, pay your bills, with, if you got something that you want to invest in, you don't have to start big. A lot of people think that they have to have a lot of money. You can
Hmm.
start with 10, 15, $20, whatever it is. Just set a goal of where you want to be at, depending on what you're trying to get into. And working on your credit.
You
You
said
know,
working on your credit. So working on your credit, you mean when you saying working on your credit, what should some of the steps we should do as far as working on our credit?
well, if you're going to be working on your credit, it's basically, trying to pay your bills, just paying them on time. People don't realize just how important, your credit is. And that's one of the main things, like I say, we start off big. We want it all right now. It's one of the problems that we have. And we just really have to slow down and take our time with things. Like I said, and if you have something in mind, a goal, you should set that goal and take time to work towards it.
Right, right. So is it good to when your credit when you're trying to create that good credit and you're trying to up your credit score. So when you say I'm paying everything on time, does that mean as far as like once you get that statement, do you make the minimum payment or do you try to go in and try different payments?
People are different, pay what you can. Just try not to, you don't want it to be too late. Well, I did get to a point to where that, I was able to, bills that I had, whatever I paid a little more. It's just basically a reputation of paying them on time, and doing the right thing with it.
Right, 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 right. Okay. So with the situation that you're in now, are you working now or are you retired?
No, retired at 45.
You
I
retired
retired,
at 45?
retired at 45.
Uh I'm at to ask him to say that again. You're retired at 45?
Retired at I actually stopped working for someone at 45.
Okay, so within you stop working. So now all you have now is just your investments in your retirement.
Yes, but even when I was working, I always had my own. My important thing was always have my own. Even when I was working, I always had my own business. You know,
Okay, so you had your own business as well within you working with someone.
I have always, yeah, I've always had something going on. Started off with a car wash business, doing detailing.
Okay, so within you doing the washing and you doing the detailing, what made you what you started off at an early age as far as when it comes to investing and as far as making money?
After college, I had this idea that I was gonna be in the NFL, and
Okay.
after a few sessions with the Raiders, I realized that that was about as far as I was gonna go. So when I came back, I got cut. When I came back, I was trying to find things to do, trying to get out. Looked over at Canada, looked at different options as far as playing ball, and went to the USFL. You know how that got
Right.
up, and I started one of the first mobile detailing business in New Orleans,
Okay.
and I started that, and during that same time, I secured a job with the newspaper there, the Times Picayune at that time.
Okay.
And between that, I was actually before that, before I even have go back, before I I started detailing, I was an auditor. So I used to travel doing auditing corporations and things like that.
So did the hurricane did that mess with you too when you guys when it that went through Orleans? Did that affect you too?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You got to realize that by the time the hurricane had came, is that I had established the mobile detailing business
Okay.
that to turned into contracts with local car dealerships and with big car dealerships. And even it went so far as that I got a connection with Toyota. So I started having business at different locations all over. And I got with some partners, some people, guy that owned the dealership,
Mhm.
and I just networked from there. Until that we started opening buildings. So when I got a building and started working the building, so the thing was like, you know what, we need to own the building.
Right.
So we worked on it and buying the building, you know.
So so within the path that you're taking, do you do any teaching on helping people save, or showing people how to invest in money, or showing people how to grow? Do you do any classes, or do you offer any classes?
I offer a lot, whatever you want to know, you know. It's just like we do with DST.
Okay.
It's the same thing with financing, man. You know, if you ask the question, if I can, you know, help you, I
Mhm.
will. I can give you a lot of suggestions. I can tell you what I did. You
Okay.
know, you know, with all of us, you know, things are different. But it's a lot of hard work behind it. You know, it's not going to come easy. Just don't give up.
Right, and that's the biggest thing. So out there, guys, I'm gonna keep on asking the questions, but if you guys have any questions for LJ, whether it's finance or streaming, which I'm going to get to some streaming questions, guys. I'm just asking about the financial side before he got over into streaming. So, um, so I will keep asking them questions. So anytime you guys want to interrupt and ask a question, if I miss it, LJ is looking in the chat as well. You got Troop out there as well, so somebody will let me know or repost the question. So Dark Star, I do want to say what's good with you. Luke Flores, what's good? To make sure I ain't missed nobody that just came in. Also, LJ, within you sticking your hand out there, telling people that you will help them. Uh, since you've been in it, you have. Oh, okay, you just have one child that you actually help also within showing her the path that she don't have to go through some of the bumps you went through, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, and she's off in college as well right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she's following the steps of her parents as far as getting the education, and then as far as getting the right education to have her have that foot forward, so she'll know what she needs, to get her up and running if she wants to start her own business or whatever it is that she wants to do. Um, with you, when you had the car, once you had the car dealing detail business. Once you left that, what was your next move? What was your next business adventure that you got into?
Well, what it led into was that the detailing business led into a lot of contracts with other dealers. And
Mhm.
like I said, is that we moved into a building, and our next step was to buy the building.
Okay.
And we saved and we bought the building. And from that point on, we went on to start buying real estate. We used the money from the detailing and thing to start buying property and things, you know,
Uh huh.
property, you know, renting it out, things like that. And that was going good. And it turned into networking with a gentleman that owned Premier dealership out in New Orleans. Turned into a networking of talking to him,
Okay.
actually setting up um, business in other states. And we went from that, and it just built on from that. But we went from the detailing to washing cars to buying property, you know,
So
and then we
it just blew up. Then it just was basically blowing up with every opportunity that you guys got
yeah,
with.
there was a little trial and error there, but in between that time, we learned how to manage your money, how to make your money work for you.
Okay. I have two questions actually. I have a question from Gail Lewis first. Gail Lewis says, LJ, what are the key components to a successful business plan?
Know your product, you know, networking is two of your key things. And like I said before, you know, if you need a job, why would you hang out with people that don't have a job? They can't help you.
Right.
You know, you deal with the people that's got jobs. Maybe they can tell you about a job. But plan it. Be passionate about your idea that you have.
Okay. James Mack said, LJ, did your business that give you wait a minute, did that give you a chance to be involved in government issues? I guess he's asking, did your business give you a chance to be involved in government issues?
Yeah, sometimes it did. It did. It still does. Um, with the networking and thing and money and things are going around, you get to run into a lot of people, and that's part of networking. But I've
Hmm.
always been one too, and people take me the way it is, man. I've always been one too that even if I see something that's wrong, I'm still going to speak up. I'm not that type of person that sits back, and a lot of people sit back and don't say anything until something happens to them.
You have another question from GoPro Donnie. GoPro Donnie says,
That's
Bo
Donnie.
knows. He said, ask LJ, uh, how hard did he laugh when Tech Review forgot to mute his mic? Oh man. Um,
Actually, actually, if you remember, we actually didn't get to hear that because Bo, you, I, Real, we were talking, and we never knew what really happened.
right. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, GoPro Donnie, yeah, we heard it after the show.
It was funny
So
because what we were doing in the chat when we was putting up really, we realized after the show that people was thinking that we were talking about
we
something
talking
that
about
happened.
that, yeah, that happened in the show, y'all. And we didn't know something had happened in Dale's show. We didn't know until after the show, but we was messing with Dale because we didn't get the link, so we was going really to Dale because we didn't get the link. But us saying really made everybody else think we was talking about tech, and we wasn't talking about tech review, y'all. We had no clue what was going on, so so we didn't know until after we went back and looked at the show and realized that we was part of the show without being part of the show. So um I seen Eugene says, LJ, I give you crap on a daily, but I look at you to try and promote what I do. My question is, what did you do to put yourself out there?
The it's funny when you say that because the mobile detailing put me in contact with a lot of people. Actually, I was working at a place, and when I decided to start the mobile detailing, like I
Mhm.
said, there wasn't many mobile detailing in New Orleans at that time.
Okay.
And I started with the people that I worked with.
Hmm.
Started doing their cars, and it just went on from there. And it went to as far as like when you see I say Show Enough, the name of my business, my first business was Show Enough Detailing. And
Okay.
with the H and the way that you see it spelled show is because I did show cars. By getting with the dealership, like I said, I got with one dealership. I started doing cars there. That led into other ones. That led into a contract to a yearly car show we used to have, which was World of Wheels. You
Okay.
see wheels every year in the Superdome. I wound up getting a contract with the people that hosted that, and we
Oh,
did
okay.
we did a lot of their cars. So that kind of put me out. And from that point on, like I said, we just went to the next stage. We went to, hey man, this is so big, we got to move into a building. And went
Hmm.
into a building and we say, man, we got to pay for this, we're paying for that. And it went to the light bulb went off and said, well, we need to own the building.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
we
okay. So that's what made y'all go into, okay, to owning it. Okay. So
yeah,
hopefully that answered your question, Eugene. And then Miss Billy said, LJ, you know a lot about Eternal TV. Are you a reseller?
no, no.
No.
I just do a lot of research.
And with him, okay, well, I'm gonna step over. I'm gonna go back and forth with you now. When so right now, as of today, guys, he's 40. He's not 45, but when he was 45, he retired. So within him retiring at 45, now he's at home. He's dealing with his investments and the things that he's dealing with. So when you decided to, or actually, how did you transfer over to the streaming world?
Um, and you told him how old I was, so it's been 11 years that I've been retired. I got
Okay.
I got into the streaming world with actually, actually my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law came. It's been going on 4 years now,
Hmm.
a little over 4 years, and he had this thing said a Fire Stick. And
Okay.
he was bragging about it, and I'm like, man, what are you talking about? At the time, I'm paying $330 for cable.
Okay.
I love sports, so I had everything that was there. When NBA came in, I had
Right.
that. You know,
Right. The NBA passed. Right. Right.
pay-per-view. You might have two fights. But anyway, he had a stick. So my wife came to me and she said, he's talking about this stick. He said he gets to look at all that, and you spending all this money. And I said, well, let me look into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought one.
Mm-hmm.
I brought it home. And he told me the guy had sold him the stick. He had paid like $150 for it.
For the stick.
So, for a stick. So man, I got this stick and I'm like, how you pay $150 for this? I realized how much it costs. So
Right.
I sat down and I kid you not, and for about 17 hours, I plugged it up, I went in, I got on YouTube and I started looking this up. And I start learning how to just through YouTube, just start learning how to work it. And that next day I was ready. And I went on from there. And actually, it's funny because I started off with a blank KODI and just a few add-ons. And I
Oh,
was
okay. So you actually got his, looked at his, and then you end up then going to go out and buy your own, or you just got the one that he had?
I had never seen his. He just told my wife about it, and
Oh, so you did
yep.
the
So
research
I
on it.
went. Yeah, so I went out, I researched it, and I went out and bought it. And I'm like, no, this thing don't do that. You got to do, it's stuff that you got to do to it. So I went
Right.
out and found out how to program them. And I
Okay.
started programming it during the time while I was programming it. By the time I learned how to do it and started getting into it, his went out. So then
Okay.
he winds up coming to me and saying, "Man, you mean to tell me you got that?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, "Man, you paid $150 for this one." Okay, somebody got you, And when I looked at it, I realized, after looking at it, I was like, man, if you'd have just took some research, you could have done this yourself. So I wind up doing one, and I wind up taking the one that he had and redoing it for him.
Okay. So from that then, and then you doing your own research, and then okay then. So my next question is, what YouTuber did that you looked at that you said I got to keep following this guy or this girl for me to keep getting help?
Man, I started off with so many because my research didn't just start with just one. I think Husham, I hit Husham. I used to look at his shows. I used to keep up with TV add-ons,
Mm-hmm.
things, what they was doing so I can keep up with that. Also that Joe Nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Joe Nobody. I used to, those guys I used to, one by one. And as I was looking at one video, I would look over in the sides and recommendations and I would see
And,
someone else and I would
mhm.
click on them and just, and just go through their stuff
Right.
and just pick up pieces here, there, and just keep on, until, hey, this is another guy. Let me go over here and see what they got.
Okay. Okay. So then before I don't mess up their questions, which I will let him answer. It's two questions, but they future questions. But I will put them out there, LJ, and I'm gonna let you answer them later. But I want you to hear them first. GoPro Donnie says, ask, is he going to share his knowledge about KODI on his page? And then James Mack says, what topics will your new show cover? Okay, so on my show, we're going to announce that he will be coming out with a channel, guys. So when he comes out with it, he will let y'all know that. So he will let everybody know when he's going to let you guys know when his channel is going to be out up and running, and what it's going to consist of. Do you want to answer that now, LJ, or do you want me to come back to it?
The as far as the channel,
Mhm.
the channel will be out. I'm gonna say next week. I would say maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, but I'm gonna say next week that it officially is gonna hit, and it's gonna be about KODI. And actually, there's gonna be a second channel that's going to be coming out that's actually going to be Show Enough Living. But that channel is going to be, it's not going to be streaming. That's actually going to be a channel with my wife and I. We're going to be doing tours of New Orleans, going down in the French Quarters. We're going to be doing a lot of interviews at restaurants with connection things that we have, people that we know. So we'll be taking you on a few swamp tours. It'll be like a vlog that we're going to be doing that. But the Show Enough TV one is definitely going to be KODI, APKs, doing reviews of boxes and different things like that.
Right. You got Jugging out this at the building. What's good, Jug? Um, uh, so when all the researching and you bumping into everybody else, and again, yes, guys, Carla said it. Congratulations to LJ. So
Thank
the
you.
name of his channel is both of his channels, but the first one's going to be out. It's going to be Show Enough TV. The second one's going to be Show Enough Living. Am I right? Yeah.
Right. That's
Okay. So he's going to have both channels up pretty soon. Look out for him. The DST team, we're branching out. So we all branches of the tree, y'all. So we all trying to branch out and let you guys all get a piece of us. Also, LJ, when did you run into anybody part of the DST?
I've been watching Dale for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And Dale and I kind of met because looked like everywhere that he went, I was there. I was in the chat, different places. So we, even some gaming sites, we wound up, I would see Dale, we ran up on each other and we talked.
Mm-hmm.
And from Dale, Steven,
Mm-hmm.
there's about the same time I think I hit Steve. I saw Steve first. Then I wound up with Dale, went through Dale. So
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
and before all of that, um, doing Hushim and all this thing, there was this guy that came on, used to be on Hushim show, and he started his own channel, and he was real brass. He said what was on his mind, and he
Uh-huh.
was controversial. And I'm like, man, this dude is something, he's like I am in a little way. And
Right.
that guy happens to be Target.
No, I knew who you was talking about. I was just laughing at like, oh, okay, he got to be talking about Target.
Yeah, so that guy happened to be Target, so I followed him. But yeah, ran into Dale. Used to look at some of Dale old videos, man, and I tease him all the time because he had one where he was comparing boxes to the stick, and I was trying to figure out how in the world he was filming it because the way it looked as if he had a camera sitting on top of his head, and
Uh-huh.
and he was looking at it, and it was more entertaining than anything because I kept trying to figure out how is he getting that angle? Where is he? What is he doing? I couldn't figure it out.
Right, and it's funny because the first time I started watching Dale's channel too, when he was doing boxing reviews, I was doing
Yeah.
the same thing. Like, how was he doing that? Like, so, I mean, after he told me afterwards, I was like, okay. But at first, I was like, what the? Okay. Patty D says, what made you go with the DST team?
I I pride myself, and I say this, I pride myself on surrounding myself with like-minded people. And when I came into the streaming world and I started doing research, I saw some bad sellers out there. And when I started seeing what people were doing and how they were getting over on some people, it was a long time before I ever sold anything. I helped out so many people. I can't count the sticks, the fire sticks that I just redid for people. And it just got to a point to where I said, that hold up, it just got so much that I said, hold on, I got to start charging for my time, live here, live there.
Mm-hmm.
And by I met Dale, I saw your video, so you start looking at people, and I'm like, man, I like the way these guys interact with the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sugar coated. Look, this is it. And Dale was giving information out there that the average person wasn't gonna give.
Right.
Ain't no seller was gonna say some of the things that Dale says. And I was like, you know what? this guy is really he really wants to help people. He wants to
Mm-hmm.
help you, and also on the business side, show you how to be your own boss because the dealing with public, dealing with the public thing is that's a hard situation. But when
Right.
you deal with them, it betters you.
You're right.
You know,
Right. And,
so, so that's the things that that we really have to work on is our people skills.
right. And characters is big for me. So it's real big for me. Bobby 21084, what's good with you? He says late to the party. My son isn't feeling good. Hope he feel better, Bobby. I'm hoping he feels better. I'm not liking that when it comes to kids. What's good, Blackbird 22? What's good with you? Um, Also within, I'm gonna double up on that question with when you bumped into us and what made you give in to tell us yes then when we asked you to be part of the team.
It was a no-brainer. It's like I said, I like to be around self-minded people, and you guys were all about giving to the people,
Mm-hmm.
and it was you guys wasn't about drama. No matter what was going on, it was like, well, we're not gonna have that here.
Right.
So I can remember the day we were on the show when Dale mentioned it. I had no idea, but when he said that we're gonna wait until Friday and we're gonna have the answer, I was like, hold up, man, I can tell you right now, So all during the rest of the week, I was walking around. Okay, all right, okay, I'm here with these guys. Okay, I got to step it up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it's a great thing, man, because um, I know a lot of people, to let y'all know, what you see me doing now is not something that I always do because my group of people that I have around me is so small. Some people say that I'm mean. Some people say I'm antisocial. But it's just that if you got drama stuff going on with you, I choose not to be in that company. I want to be positive, and hopefully I can make a positive impact in someone's life.
Okay.
That's the reason why my wife has her nonprofit that she has. We've
Right.
been
Which is
doing.
something I was gonna also ask you too. How did you guys get into that? Before I ask you how you get into that, you Cody one just came into the building. What's good, you Cody one? What's good with you? Also, LJ, Dave James says this. When can we expect LJ to do his own show? The word according to LJ, not just streaming, but business and life in general.
That one will be on Show Enough Living Show. Definitely.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
something that show is gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be focused on two things. One of them is gonna be starting your own business, and the other one is gonna be just the great things of, like I say, Show Enough Living.
Mm-hmm.
Showing you the things in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
places to go if you come to visit. Taking you on places like that. But we're also going to talk business because I have a lot of business associates. You know,
Mm-mm. I'm loving my chat today, boy. They socking you, LJ. I got three more questions for you, LJ. Y'all get them, did. I know when everybody else get up here, y'all better get them. Um, Miss Billy said, ask LJ what's his three favorite streaming devices.
right now,
Hmm.
Shield is number one.
Okay, the Shield.
Okay, I love the Shield. Um, I have an old Minix U9 that I love, but I haven't pulled it out in a while. But if I have to go right now, I would say the Shield and the Cube,
Okay, the
and
Shield, the Cube.
mhm, and I'm rocking two or three of them dongles right now.
Okay, and the dongle. So those
Yeah.
is three streaming ones that he's dealing with right now that he liking, y'all. What's good, Leroy Lewis? Troop, I got you. Um, who? Oh, Damon Brown says, LJ, name two of your favorite books.
Two of my favorite books.
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of hard, man. Um, since that I'm not just my wife is the one that does all the reading, but
Okay.
I do like poetry. Yeah,
Okay.
can tell you that I do like a little poetry, and not a big reader like I said, but poetry and anything about business I would, you know.
You would read?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
missed.
like Langston Hughes, you know. Love Langston Hughes.
Oh, somebody else asked another question. It was somebody else. I could have sworn. Oh, okay. You answered the other one. Okay, it was 3, but you answered the other one. Um, Congrats, Lawrence. Can't wait to subscribe. Okay, Sugar Sharon. That's Urson. She can't. Wait a minute. You guys can already subscribe to him. If you guys want to subscribe to him, because the channel that you on right now is the name you're gonna change it to that name, right? Or no?
Exactly. That
Okay,
channel
yeah.
that I'm on.
So if you guys trying to subscribe to him now, it's gonna be the channel that he's on now, guys. So it's gonna be his YouTube channel now. He just gonna change the name
I'm
of
just
the
going to
YouTube
the
channel.
name. I just
So
said hello.
yeah, okay. So with him saying hello, if you guys want to subscribe to that channel, you guys can subscribe to that channel. Um, um, uh, oh, okay. Checking the Bathrooms ebook. I think I'm going to check it out. Okay, so Checking the Bathroom got a book. Glad I caught you, but got to go now. Okay, thank you, Miss Green, for coming in. Appreciate you. Okay, she said she's subscribing to you now, LJ.
Thank
So,
you.
Hippie Girl also says she subscribed to you as well. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody's question, y'all, before I get back to asking them questions. Also, LJ, how'd you get the name The Hammer? Where'd that come from?
You.
Do you know or do you have any idea why I gave you that name?
I have no idea. All I know, we was just laying the hammer down, and you came up with hammer, and I'm like, Bo really stuck me with that name.
So guys, the reason why I named him The Hammer is because Troop come in. He of course Troop have his name. LJ have his name. LJ had been modding, and then with him modding, it was I don't want to say which guest, but I had a guest on my panel, and from that guest I had on my panel, it was he was being kind of bad on the panel, and everybody wanted me to get him out, and we was trying to think of a code word to use, and within the code word to use, I didn't want to say LJ and or Lawrence. I didn't want to say none of that then, but from LJ doing show enough and me knowing he do karate, me knowing a little stuff that we knowing that he did, I was trying to in my head think of a code word or think of something that I could tell him to come up with for him to know that I need him to get whoever either off my panel or either off of the chat. So the part that was funny was we was hanging up pictures, and within us hanging up pictures, my brother had the hammer in his hand, and I was like, dang. And I'm looking at LJ, and I'm looking at my brother with his hammer, and then I was thinking of, while he was nailing, I'm like, wait a minute. And then when he did the hook and he put the nail out, I said, man, hammer. I said, I'm gonna end up calling LJ the Hammer because I'm knowing if I'm in somewhere, if I need some help, he gonna have to chop him up for me because I'm knowing he know the karate part of the side of it. But the way LJ is, he's meek, he's calm, he's cool. But if he come at you a certain way, he'll put that force on you. So that's why I said I'm at the name LJ the Hammer. So and I couldn't give him Jug because Juggernaut is who Juggernaut is. But LJ is I'm going to slide in there and I'm going to let you have it. So I like the way he conduct business as far as on a different side of not trying to beat you up, but I will beat you up. So LJ been trying to hammer me since day one.
I'm not even looking up. It got to be Eugene, huh?
Yeah, that's Eugene. That's Eugene. And he have had to get certain people out of my chat, guys, and I like it because there's when he's in the chat, guys, I'm not gonna lie, him and certain other ones that's in my chat that's modding the cat, I don't have to worry about my chat at all. LJ deals with it, and today it's funny because I'm looking more in the chat because he's not in there. He's not in there, but I know Troop is in there. I got Jug in there. I got UK Cody 1, which I'm gonna have, which I'm gonna ask LJ. because some of you guys have asked them questions, but within you guys asking them questions, I do want to know, do some of you guys want to come on to the panel to ask them some questions? Let me ask LJ, is that cool with him first? LJ, is you cool with some of the guys coming on to the panel to ask you some questions?
Welcome.
I'm knowing some of the YouTubers are out there that's in the chat, and that's cool with me as well. Troop is not in here. Troop is gone, I think, at the moment. So what I will do is before I do that, let me send the real, let me send real I keep messing up. Let me send real a link, and then let me send James Mack a link. That way they will have one. And then anybody else after that wants to come in, you're more than welcome to come in. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second to type in their names. For some reason, my chat like forget you. How about put it in the chat? So Real, James Mack, Troop, who else? That's in there. Troop, you Cody 1. Who else that's in there? Any of you guys that want to come in, you guys can. I'll just put the link out there. Troop, I guess Troop just got back. Let me send Troop a link, which I know all you guys I know can hit it. So I want to make sure I'm giving everybody a chance to hit the link. I love my 2 nephews just came in. Let me make sure. How you doing? I love my 2 nephews. What's good with you? Also, LJ, within me asking you a question, is it as far as the DS team goes, do you see them getting bigger, or do you see them being stagnant?
No, we're always evolving. You know, we can't say much about it, but we got so much stuff that's coming out. I just can't. Man, you know, we got. Oh man, wait till the people see.
And I was trying to see if he was gonna go there, but he doing pretty good. I'm trying to get established in the DST. Eugene, we got you. I got you, Eugene. I still got to call you about what I said, what you talked to me about, Eugene. So I got you. Also, I want to apologize to some of the people that have messaged me in the comment sections on certain of my videos, because I looked and I didn't know that some people asked me questions, but I did go back and I tried to answer some of the questions. So if I missed you guys' question, I apologize. I didn't see them. It didn't give me an alert. So I did go back and I have went back and answered some of your questions. So you guys can go back and look, and you guys can see that I did answer some of them. DVD said can he get a link, LJ?
Why not?
All right, let me send him a link. Troop, while I'm sending him a link, is there any question you want to ask LJ while I'm doing that? Do you have any questions? Matter of fact, Troop, do you have an answer for me for mañana or no?
For mañana, let's do it Wednesday, so I could bring up my build at the same time.
Okay, so you good at 7 o'clock tomorrow night?
No. Do it next Wednesday.
So next Wednesday. Yeah, so next Wednesday. Okay. So
I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I'm not finished with the build, so I want to bring out the build at the same time that I'm doing your show.
Hey, Troop, I'm with it. So you want Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday, I got you. Wednesday usually is big for me anyway, because that's usually when my show. I got to bring in Tuesday and Wednesday. So Wednesday I can do that. So tomorrow I'm going to get with Tyreek, or I'm going to get with Bob. I got to get with either one of them to find out if they're available tomorrow. So I'm going to have to see if either one of them are available tomorrow. But either way it goes, guys, there will be a show tomorrow. Whether I'm interviewing or not. DVD, give me a second. I'm trying to send you a link. LJ, is there anything you want to share with the good people why I'm looking for my link to send to DVD? Is it anything that you have? Oh, you don't have anything coming out as far as I know, besides your channel.
Besides the channel, no, and you know we can't. I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything.
I can't talk about the other stuff, so I can't talk about the other stuff. I'm trying to think, y'all, without giving up too much. So, 'cause I don't need Dale and Real and J Mac. I don't need any of them trying to choke me.
GoPro Dinah asked a question. Say he heard you can knock someone's eye out if you break a certain bone. True.
Oh, okay. So he's asking you a a different kind of question. Oh, for the ones that didn't know, LJ is also deals with martial arts.
Yeah.
So he's a what is you, a 6th degree? You said 6th degree black belt.
Yeah, we have 4 locations.
Okay, so you okay? That's right. So he had his own dojo.
Yes.
Okay, so he has his own dojo. I don't know if he wanted to disclose the information of where it's at or nothing like that, but he has 6 locations in New Orleans.
Yeah, from New Orleans, from outside of New Orleans to Baton Rouge.
Okay, so it's some of you men and women out there, if y'all hit that area and you guys need some self-defense help, LJ will be the one to look up.
Yeah, just hit up Cajun Martial Arts.
Cajun, y'all. Meaning when he done with you, you're gonna be black and crispy.
Cajun with a K.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Hold on, I'm trying to find this link for DVD. I don't know why my chat is trying to. I don't know if James Mack is. I don't know where James Mack at or Real.
I think Jay just getting in from work.
Yeah, he should be.
I got them all.
Okay. Thanks, Troop. Appreciate you. So UKD1, UK Cody 1, Jug, I do appreciate both of y'all for stopping in, saying what's up. Let me look. I didn't know you asked me one. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking out loud. I'm talking to my son. He asked me a question. Let me see what his question is. What's your question? What you typed in the chat or something? Oh, let me look and see. I didn't see in the let me look. I missed a question in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I got a question in the chat. Real type it in, roll tide. Repost your question. I don't see your question. Repost it. GoPro Donnie says I heard. Okay, GoPro Donnie is talking to the real says what processor do you go with? Is she talking to you, LJ?
I doubt it.
Okay, at LJ Jones, you see the post in DST about the Saints and the Cowboys?
No, I didn't. I responded to him. No, I
don't see it. I don't see no text from you, BJ. You reposted it again? James Max says, Bo, is the link in the side chat?
Tell them it's in a Hangout. Tell them to go in the Hangout and just click on the camera.
It's in Hangouts. I'm trying to think. Who else am I missing? Okay, James, he didn't post it. The real was talking to me, but okay. All right, Marcus Bell. I posted a link in the chat though too. I posted it in the chat as well. So what's up, Nicholas Copeland? What's good? I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. My son said he in the chat, but I don't see him in there. So
I can tell you what he said.
What he say, Real?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
He asked if you have a favorite child, and if so, what's their name?
You see how my son's trying to get me in trouble, y'all? But I don't have no favorite kid, y'all. Even though
you do.
Even though he's saying he the only child, y'all. According to him, he's the only child. So that's the part to me that's funny. When I speak of my other kids, he be like, "You ain't got no other kids, Dad. It's just me and you." So, I do love it that he loved him daddy like that. But son, I'm sorry, but you got to share me. So according to him, he like, I ain't sharing. What's up, Jug? What's up, DVD? What's up, the real?
What's up with it?
Real. Do you have any questions to ask LJ while you in here?
No, I ain't got no questions.
What about you, Mr. King? DVD?
Yeah, I got some questions to ask.
Okay, we listening. We
Yeah,
listening.
I got some questions. LJ, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, do you find it hard to actually have a non-profit rather than having an actual regular organization?
Yes, it is. Raising funds, things like that is very hard. But like I said, be passionate about the things that you do.
Okay. What are some of the trials and tribulations that you can actually let somebody know if they're trying to start their own nonprofit, and what are some of the trials and tribulations that you go through that you can tell them, hey, I went through this, you might want to go through this way other than going the way I went?
Networking is always the key. Taking your time with things that you're doing. Do a lot of research, because if you have something that's going on, you're going to have a lot of people.
So let me ask you this: when you decided to start your karate business, did you is this something that, I know you probably did karate when you was a kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is this something that you wanted to do, and are you looking to expand to other cities and other things like that?
At one time, but right now, it's kind of stagnant. We're kind of leaving it where it is, just because of
Is that me? I'm getting a lot of feedback. Is that me?
No, it's not you. I got it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, LJ. What did you say?
We've looked into it. We're thinking about it, but we got a lot of things on the table right now. And my wife just started a new project that she's doing with the homeless and feeding and things. So she's off with it.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Are you gonna implement streaming and the karate into one? Meaning, basically, are you gonna try to actually live stream classes where people can probably come online that probably can't make it to New Orleans and that might want to take classes, and you can actually talk, they can actually talk to you live and actually watch your classes and probably do some of the training that you do at your dojo? Do you kind of see that in the future, or is that something that you never thought about?
I have thought about it. Not haven't put it in place, but have thought about it. Like I said, but right now we got a lot of things on the table, and it's kind of crowded right now. We got some events that's coming up the next 2 or 3 weeks, for like the next 4 months. My wife has things that she's going to do.
Okay.
Juggernaut, is there any questions that you have for Mr. LJ?
DVD King asked all my questions too.
Huh?
Who knew? Who knew?
Wait. Was that a crack? Because I was just asking questions. I mean, I'm sorry.
No.
He just said the question. He said the question that he had. You asked him.
Question. Silverback, the answer to that question that you're asking is judo, okay, taekwondo, and akita.
So Silverback question was what form of martial arts are you into? So KODI Man, do you have any questions that you want to ask LJ?
And a little bit of
He just answered my questions. I was going to ask him what kind of martial arts that he gets involved with. So that was my question.
Yeah, started out with taekwondo, but the body started getting bigger and bigger. So judo is my favorite.
J Mac, this hit the building. J Mac, is there any questions that you want to ask Mr. LJ?
What's up, everybody? Just wanted to know, LJ's always talking about his karate and stuff. What is your favorite move, and have there been any famous other karate artists into your dojo?
Had a few. Chuck Norris has been there. Um, I've had God, man, can't think of some of the people's names. I'm gonna have to post them up on in the DSP group to show you all the guys that have actually been through. Some UFC fighters have been through. 2 or 3 of them that I've worked with. Yeah, but Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal are the most famous ones.
Okay.
Bama fan says, LJ, what's your thoughts on Bruce Lee?
For his size, he's one of the best that I've ever seen. Never seen him personally, seen the videotapes. I'm old enough to remember, when he was still alive. What he brought is that he was the first to take 2 or 3 different forms of martial arts and put together. I mean, he is the first mixed martial artist, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, I got another question for you then, since you said that. If we was back in his day and this man was around during his day, who do you think will actually win an actual fight? Because both of these this man who I'm about to say actually studied Bruce Lee and actually came underneath Bruce Lee, which is Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
And Tony Jaa, for a lot of people that don't know, he's the one that did Ip Man, and he did the Protector and all that. But he actually studied Bruce Lee. He was I think he said in one of his interviews that his father actually was in one of Bruce Lee's classes, and that's how he ended up meeting Bruce Lee. So if Bruce Lee, if they was of age, who do you actually think, since they're both the same type of fighting?
Bruce was a little smaller, but I don't think you can ever beat the master.
Because he studied him, so I would agree. I think that Bruce Lee would win because he studied him.
You get to know if that turns out to be your opponent, you get to know your opponent. If you're training.
I got another question for LJ.
Okay.
How long did it take you to get where you're at right now in martial arts?
Let's see. That's about 32. I'm gonna say 40 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's different forms,
Right.
Thing, and you don't want to be stagnant about just one thing. I mean, it's good. When we look at these martial arts shows, we get far with all these fancy moves that we see, when in reality, over 50% of your fights wind up on the ground. The kicking and thing that they show in movies, and that you see in the spinning kicks and all that. On the street, a lot of times you're not going to really get that much chance to use that. So what happens when you fall on the ground?
Okay.
Where that, you look at even in a boxer, between boxing, look how many times that they wind up in a clinch. You look at fights on the street, a lot of times when they're in combat, a lot of times they wind up on the ground. It's good to know your kicks and things like that, but you got to know, joint manipulation. What do you do when somebody grabs you? What do you do when you're on the ground?
I got quite a bit of questions now. LJ from I Love My Nephew, she said, when you and your wife do your channel, will you touch on how you all keep the relationship spicy and still enjoy working together?
Yeah, definitely.
Dispatcher said, LJ, I can relate to nonprofit difficulties raising money. I am a caseworker and recovery planning supervisor of American Red Cross. GoPro Donnie says, LJ, Bo asked LJ, has he ever or tried out for any martial art movies?
No. No.
Hold on. Give me one more. I'm giving you another question. LJ, what degree, if any, in martial arts have you achieved? That's from Blackbird.
6.
6.
Taekwondo.
And then Bobby says his favorite move from Van Damme is a helicopter kick. He says, LJ, do you know Donnie Williams? That's who I studied under.
No. I'm going to say no. I could be, but I don't remember the name. No.
Shrinking Sharon says there are ice cream truck. What you mean? Is there an ice cream truck? Oh, who's by ice cream truck? I hear a truck.
Nothing here. I'm upstairs.
Dave James says, LJ, when you teach, do you blend styles or teach exclusively one style at a time?
Oh no. I mean, when you first come in, you know, we're starting with one style, but everything is blended into that because I believe in being well-rounded. You know, like I says, if you look at my main man right there, look at Jug. You know, you're not going to take Jug out with just a kick, you know, trying to kick him and things like that. You know, you're going to have to do something because sooner or later, what are you going to do when Jug grab you?
You know what? You want to know the deceiving part is that I'm a 350-pound juggernaut that surpassed my master status in wushu 15 years ago.
Exactly.
So people don't realize, like, you know, like when you're sitting there looking at someone like this that still can do windmill kicks, that still can leave the ground, that still. But yes, when you get on the ground, that's my theory. Is when you're on the ground, everybody's even until you have somebody has better knowledge on the ground. All my strength don't mean shit. I got a 14-year-old kid that takes Taekwondo and is in BJJ and fucking whoop my ass on the ground. Sorry, Bo.
No. You good.
Whoop my butt on the ground when it's all leverage. My big arm, he grabs a hold of it, and that's it.
And it's all over.
Yep. I got a 18-year-old wiry kid that, and I was bugging him. I was like, "You want to go?" And he ran up the couch, jumped off the back of the couch, and swung around my head, put me in a rear naked choke, and had me like where my wife was going. Don't, you're choking your dad. It's like, it was so fast. I'm like, "Yep, that's it. I'm done."
A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to get away from a kick. When a guy executes a kick properly, it's very hard because it's a split second, you know, when you think about, do I step forward? Do I step back? Do I duck? And by the time you're trying to figure it out, that kick is already landed.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw somebody out there, somebody who was a dispatcher said Bruce Lee was not a sensei. The only reason why somebody would say that is because Bruce Lee created the martial arts Tao of Jeet Kune Do, which is all the holes of all other martial arts. So that's what made him so unique. And like you said, the true mixed martial artist. He took all the holes, lack of a better term, but all the deficiencies of other martial arts that people were training and built his own system. And well, when DVD King asked who would win, that's his forte. His mind worked that fast to find the holes that fast. One-on-one, I think he was unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
Unbeatable.
You know, the only thing that advantage you would have on him is size.
Yeah.
But really, with the knowledge that he had, trust me, that size would work against you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That size would definitely work against you.
Alicia Denny says, LJ, you said you enjoy reading poetry. Who do you read, and do you write any poetry yourself?
No. Langston Hughes. My wife does a lot of writing and reading. She's the one that does majority of it. You know, I'm disciplined, but I'm just not as disciplined as she is.
Tim Vernon says, what's your thoughts on Jim Kelly? What do you think about his style?
Yeah, Jim Kelly had a, you know, seems pretty good. I'm say pretty good. I saw him in more movies than anything. I didn't really get a chance to see him in a lot of competitions, But you know, who knows? I think he was pretty good.
And then Bobby says you are not a what? A Tanaka.
Yes, Eugene have.
Eugene have what?
He was asking me about a certain book.
Oh. Oh, okay. He asked you. Okay, have you read? Okay. UK Cody One is it the building? What's good? UK Cody One. Is it anything you want to ask? LJ, Cody related or streaming related or any other question you want to ask them? And how you be, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, boys. I'm good. No, I just heard LJ's chat. I was about to bed, and I thought I could jump on and ask him a question. What do you? Where do you feel like jiu-jitsu lies in the martial arts world?
Hey, I love jiu-jitsu.
No, because I heard you speak about on the ground, and I totally agree.
Hey, man, look, anything as I got older, I appreciated ground fighting more than anything. Like I say, the majority of your fights you're gonna wind up, in a clinch.
Yeah.
And if you're not well rounded, then you're in trouble. I mean, you look at the UFC right now. I could remember when they couldn't even get a UFC fight license. And I remember when the Gracies,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
They were dominating it, until you got guys that that was just as good, that were better wrestlers, and it just kind of you watch it evolve. Let's say like that.
It's like what you're saying to Jug. Boys Gracie used to take 400-pound guys to the ground and just destroy them. Just wait for that one moment to get them down. That's what I wanted to see.
That's what they say, never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
but you look at the weakness of him too when he fought Matt Hughes in UFC. The reason that he lost is because Royce Gracie never evolved. He stayed in that discipline that was created by his family, that he taught, that he believed in, which is great. But he didn't evolve. You look at someone like Matt Hughes, which actually I personally sat down and me and my wife had dinner with Matt Hughes, and that they evolve from a wrestler to BJJ to boxing to kickboxing to they encumber like a bunch of systems to be a true mixed martial artist, and they evolve each time they grow. There's so much happening, and you'll just stagnate out if you don't evolve.
Yeah, that's what happened with well, that's mixed martial arts, isn't it? Because the same thing eventually happened to Matt Hughes. Is someone came along that was just as good as wrestling, but with better jiu-jitsu, and he faded out. So, there's always someone better. And the only other thing, LJ, that I wanted to ask you, if you were 20 years younger, would you have fought in the UFC? I heard you talking about the ground game and all your background. Well, not 20 years. I'm just trying to figure out there. If you win the UFC, were you not tempted when it first came out?
Definitely, I would have. Cool. But honestly, if I had to do it over again, besides the martial arts, and if there was something that I wanted to do, you know what it would be? What's this funny? NFL referee.
All right. Okay.
Because I spent a lot of time at Florida State in college playing football and going on and thinking maybe I can become, be one of the few to play pro ball, play a little ball. And then as I get older now, I see all these guys and I'm like, man, do you know that our NFL referee that comes in is at 180,000 minimum? And it's going up to 200. So, like they say, like, if I knew then what I know now, man, look,
okay.
Football team, I'd have been trying to find my way to referee. Now I referee also, I do high school and I do school games. But I would have been refereeing.
Wow. Wow. Just think about that.
Huh?
Dave James says, okay, I'm calling you Mr. Miyagi of the DST.
Hey, LJ, can I ask you a question on the business side?
Yes.
If for people in the chat right now and us on the panel, give your synopsis on why is it good to have a LLC to back up your business?
Protection. Protection, protection, protection.
Okay.
And there's a lot of things you can do with an LLC.
So basically, James Mack, you telling everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat to go out and get them an LLC.
Right. Yeah. Because I've talked to LJ a couple of times about it, and he put out the main word: protect yourself. And I just wonder if LJ could have a second so elaborate on how is it protecting yourself?
Well, you're protecting yourself from lawsuits, things like that. And you want to you're not stagnant. You're not putting. Let's put it like this here. You got a branch around you. So when I come at you, you have, you want my whole thing is you can't get to my main source. And having an LLC, there's a lot of things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
About managing your money when it comes purchasing things. Like some of you people, like I had a weakness for cars, which is one of the worst investments you can ever make. But there's ways, you can, things you can do with LLC.
Which is good. That's good information, y'all. That's great information to intake. Especially, I'm gonna have to kidnap my name in a minute because I'm knowing in a minute somebody gonna snatch it up and take it. So I'm gonna have to get my name in a minute. Some people gonna be like, I'm gonna need that. So I'm gonna have to make sure I get this joker and make sure I do it.
Eugene put it up there. Exactly what I said.
What's that?
Hey, Bo, I'm out of here.
Okay, thanks for coming in, KODI Man. If you guys are not subscribed to KODI Man's channel, y'all please subscribe to his channel.
And LJ, I just want to tell you congratulations on your new channel when it starts. I'll be watching for it. And thanks for the information on martial arts.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming by.
And get well, KODI Man. Stay well.
Yes, sir.
All right. Also, even though he just left, for all of the guys that are YouTubers, can you guys please put some 1 inside the chat for me, please? So that way, if you guys are not subscribed to their channel, can you guys please go subscribe to their channel? Miss Billy says, give me a second, Miss Billy. Let me give a shout out to Miss Billy for the super chat. She says, great show. Bo knows that LJ is really interesting fella. So LJ, you interesting fella. So Miss Billy, I appreciate the donation. What's good, Pickpocket? What's good with you? So everybody that is a YouTuber has pressed 1 inside the chat. So make sure that you guys subscribe to their channel. I appreciate the guys coming over. Also, with the guys that are in here right now, I'll let DST go last. With UK Cody 1, I'll let you go first. Is there anything that you have new, anything you got going on that you want the people to know out there in the chat? Is there anything you want them to know of what's going on with you?
No,
and your team.
Just keep Death Star is just bigger and bigger and bigger.
That Joker is fire. I'm gonna have to do a review on that Joker. I actually like that.
Yeah, it's just we just added another team today, so it's now 35 add-ons.
So y'all just added somebody else?
Yeah, we've added to the Team Cerebrus, and it's 35 add-ons now, and we'll be adding another team by the end of the day, by the end of the week. A big team.
Oh, LJ, this your chance to ask them UK Cody 1 too right now. Jug 2. Juggernaut, is there anything that you want the good people to know what's going on with you and your team or the team that you're involved with? Is there anything you got going on?
No, I recently did the update to Juggernaut build, and then I'm going to be pushing another one because I'm going to be using actually Death Star as one of the main add-ons on there because I like it. I did a review on it, went through it, actually pretty good. I found a few things, but definitely an outstanding component that is a must-have for those who are using builds. That's for sure. The SB builds that we have out there, like Titanium, Hellion. Well, I don't know if she's pushing Hellion yet. Cell, like X4, Morpheus, things that are going to be is going to be doing some updates. I'm waiting for I forgot his name. Heli 1206 to actually wait for KODI 18 to get out of beta because it just entered beta. So everybody who's out there, I'm going to say it, and the reason I'm saying it is people just don't listen very much. KODI 18 is only just entered beta. I get so many people hammering me why Juggernaut won't work on 18 because I'm not coding it for 18. I don't care until it actually is in final release. Then I will, because the base skin that I use, which is it's Confluence, is not coded for 18 by the developer until KODI 18 is out of beta. So just to let people know. Other than that, Supreme Builds, check us out too. Make sure to jump on the DST team Facebook page, my widget page, hit up my YouTube page. I don't know. Jeez, man. I don't know what else I can do. Oh, we stalled. Bo, where'd you go?
I think he's on mute just for a second. He'll be right back.
Oh.
DVD, is you there? DVD.
Yeah, what's up with it?
Hey, let the people know, is there anything that you got going on? What you got going on new?
Man, just get the strap APK, man. It's growing, man. We adding stuff daily to get the strap APK. You know, we just added the music videos up in there. The first official music video is the official music video for Get the Strap with 50 Cent, Uncle Murder, Casanova, and Tekashi 6ix9ine. So we just added that to the APK, and we just adding stuff, man. We got a Get the Strap exclusive movies up in there you can't find nowhere else, which is very good. And we about to add live TV to the APK, so you know I got a team that's working on adding the live TV up in there. So just get the strap, man. That's what we doing, man.
James Mack, is there anything you want to say to the good people and Real as far as part of the DSTs? You guys got anything you want to say to the good people?
Hey, just congrats to my man LJ. My man is doing good. Congrats to the people on the panel, especially to our DST team, and everybody. Support everybody. We're loving it.
Real?
Let's see. Y'all people that's off in the chat, make sure y'all go over and subscribe to LJ's channel. That's all I gotta say.
Also, guys, I'm not gonna be on long because I said I didn't want to bump into Steven's show. So
still got half an hour.
True. Is there anything you want to say to the good people and let them know that what you got going on that's good?
Well, I'm trying to finish up my build. Thanks to UK KODI 1 and Digital. They helped me with a little bit of stuff there, and pretty soon I'll bring it out. Other than that, that's it.
Hold on, guys. I got a customer, so I usually don't answer calls, but I got a customer. Let me deal with the customer real quick. And somebody got to take over. I'm trying to figure out. LJ, it's your show. Take over.
Put on a deal with the customer.
All right.
If y'all want to join the desktop group, click on the link. I'll post it again. You're welcome to come in, but make sure you have a picture icon. No picture icon, you will be kicked out. And I'm telling you, by me.
Yes, sir, Troop. We understand. And why have you guys, you fellow YouTubers on here? I want to ask you guys is that I would like to get in touch with you all because I would like to review some of you guys' work. If that's okay with you guys, I would like to know. I'm not going to be a YouTuber that goes out and just grabs someone's stuff and does does a review on them. I would like to talk to the person that's involved with it. Who is actually for. Is what I'm saying.
You can review anything of mine. I really don't care. You got my permission. I don't care.
I know, but I like to talk to people,
Yeah, UK KODI 1. I know he it's more, the more you review it, the better it gets. Everybody grows, that's how it goes. The more it grows.
Yeah, and it's funny, because everybody that we got on here, I'm subscribed to everyone and I look at everyone's stuff. So I enjoy the people that's on here. I enjoy.
I don't think he mind at all.
Yeah.
You take KODI?
No. The best thing to do is,
we all about the community. That's what it is. The community. I don't care about nothing else. I support everybody. That's number one. And I'm about the community. That's it.
Yeah. I'm back, y'all.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. What are you saying, Bo?
No, I was saying I'm back. So, duty calls. Everybody's trying to make their paper flow. So I had a customer. I wasn't expecting a call, but
you got to do
sorry.
that.
Hey, Bo, I'm gonna hop off here for a minute, man. I don't know how long you're gonna be on.
I ain't gonna be on too much longer. Like I said, I didn't want to jump into or bump into Steven's show. I didn't want to bump into it, but I do gotta say this. I am loving how you guys are beating LJ up with questions. When UK KODI 1 was on there and Jug and Real was on there, y'all should have been beating them up. Don't y'all shouldn't let them off easy either. Y'all should have been asking them a lot of questions too. But I do love it that you guys are asking questions. Bo, can I shout out my new YouTube channel? Oh yeah. String and Sharon. Also, guys, String and Sharon actually does have a YouTube channel. I think she has like 3 videos on there right now. So, String and Sharon, if you guys are not subscribed to her new channel, String and Sharon, can you put the channel out? It's your grandbaby's baby. Your grandbaby's channel, right? Either way, String and Sharon, put it in the chat. And if you guys is not subscribed to her, can you guys please subscribe to her? We still got 30 minutes before Steven's show. Okay, Bobby. Okay. I'm good. You sound like Troop this now, Bobby.
Nah, we got half an hour, man. We got
I know. That's what. Yeah, I just got the notification actually. I'm not going nowhere right now, y'all. I want to make sure I'm just letting y'all know I'm not trying to compete or step on his toes or he step on mine. So,
Bo.
Yes.
I know you did this at the beginning of the show, but brother, please stand up and sport that shirt. What does that shirt say?
Yeah, come on, come on, y'all. Come on, man. For all y'all, even me, when I got my phone call, y'all, this goes to me too. I'm burnt too. So I'm loving that. LJ gonna have to stand up and let people see his shirt as well. But when you guys that don't see my shirt, that's gonna be my new saying, like I said on YouTube. If Jug act up, I'm gonna say, everybody, what is Jug? Y'all got to say he burnt, y'all. Same thing with everybody else. If they burnt, they burnt. As you see, LJ, which I will put the camera on him. LJ, I'm loving his shirt. His shirt is Show Enough Living.
Show Enough Living.
He has the
SNL on
SNL
the
show
side.
Enough Living. He also has the cup guys that says show enough living. So the lady on the end, where I will put the picture, the camera on her, that's who you get at if you're trying to get a cup, if you're trying to get a shirt. At the bottom of the description of the video, you get with DAREALTEES at gmail.com, I believe it is.
Bo,
And
I don't think they heard him. Say it again.
you're gonna have to get with DAREALTEES at gmail.com. Where is it at, y'all? It's at the bottom of the description of this video. She will take care of y'all. She the business, as you guys see. I will be getting at people when I'm walking with the shirt, because they're gonna be like, who burnt? You burnt. So I'm gonna make sure everybody know that where I got my shirt from. And as LJ said, the DST, we got things coming and we going places. So we will be busting y'all over the head with some new stuff that we got going on. We just don't know when. Eugene says, Bo, can I call you and just talk? Eugene, no. No, you did.
I'm sorry, Bo. You didn't tell him. You didn't put like Eugene. You burnt.
Yeah, he is. Everybody, you gonna have me tell everybody that too. Eugene, everybody in the chat for what Eugene has said, y'all gotta let Eugene know, y'all. He burnt. So I need y'all to put Eugene and then burnt right after y'all. Just to let Eugene know how bad he is for telling me he gonna call me and talk to me about my Cowboys. Really? Like, why would I keep you on the phone? You telling me that exactly? Jug, burnt and out. I can't believe you said that, Eugene. Like, I'm just gonna let you call me to talk about my boys.
Hey, check your phone.
Me?
You the only person who I say check your phone to.
No, you said check your phone. You didn't say.
Yeah, like what the hell? I just checked my phone. What?
Me too. That's what I say. There's nothing on my phone.
And Juggernaut, I ain't got your number, Juggernaut.
But you said check your phone. There's nothing on my phone though.
The devil's a lie, like Tyler Perry say.
I'll put my phone up right now. There's nothing on my phone. I kid you not.
Try it again, King.
And you know what? The devil he is a lie. So,
hey,
but there's nothing on my phone.
Hey, the devil is a lie because I sent it to the wrong person.
See, so I know. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, ain't nothing on my phone.
Hey, Bo.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and I'd like everyone to click on it and check out the website. It's my wife's organization that she started in a one-car garage, and we feed thousands of people a month. She goes all over the country, speaking and helping people set up their nonprofits. It is based on need, not income. It's not city, state, or federal funded. And like I said, she's been doing it for 18 years. She was CNN, one of the top most influential people in the country. She's been in Time Magazine. I'd like you to go over there and check her story out. I'm going to put the link in right there. Is jtra.org. The name of the organization is Just the Right Attitude. Go over there and check it out. Read her story, how she got started, things that she's doing. And also the channel that you're going to see. The proceeds, for any proceeds that goes to that channel, it's going to Just the Right Attitude.
Oh, yeah, D. I said, D, come on, man. I said that. Also work on the food bank. For us, you're gonna notice part of the DST, we're gonna start coming out with a lot of sayings, a lot of stuff that we say. I'm loving some of the names that LJ, his wife, has. I'm loving their names. Especially his real talk. I love that. So I do love that. Me and my son, we have one that says, "Are you serious?" So, so we might be coming out with that one. How you doing, Miss Janelle? Appreciate you for coming in and joining us. Dean Turin, I appreciate you for coming in. I'm trying to make sure anybody else I didn't miss. I
want to ask LJ a question.
B Davy, what's good with you? And DVD asked LJ a question. Cowboy
Well,
Nation.
is it okay if I take that link and I throw it up and get the strap, so people from how to get the strap can click on the link and go directly there?
Hey man, look, any help, anything that can go and help that, I have no problem with that, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't either. We go all over. She doesn't just have a food bank. She has a whole center there. She helps people that's applying for government assistance. She's licensed to do all that. We have licensed counselors on staff, for battered women and things. We help place people into homes. So I, I say I wasn't into that type of giving until I met my wife, and I tell you, there's no greater feeling. To be out there and helping some people.
Jacket.
So, Bo and LJ and that, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm. So, as you leaving, Judd, can you say a couple of words before you toot your horn?
I'm gonna say a couple words.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for being on here again. LJ, is nice listening to you again. What I'd like to do is I just thought of something, and I'm going to set it out there because I want more people involved. I'm going to do a live stream coming up. I want to set it up, Bo. I want to hit up with you, LJ, with you. And what I'd like to do is because we talk about evolving, and KODI is always evolving, and APK is evolving, and all the things that we do. But Bo hit the nail on the head when he's doing other interviews and other live streams about other stuff. I would like to have a panel of YouTubers that, yes, do whatever in the KODI field, like that, have YouTube channels. But I want to talk about the other stuff that they do, just like you do, LJ, things like that, helping people, like, anything that we do outside of the realm of our KODI world, or our YouTube world, like that. That makes us who we are. I want to do a panel like that. So I'm going to hit you up, Bo, and I'll hit up you too, LJ. Anybody we can do that. I'd like to do it so people can see another side of us, all in on a panel, and people can ask questions, and we can get information out their websites and other channels and things like that, all in one big thing. If you guys are up for that.
Oh, I'm up to it. And Judd, I like that idea. I like that.
Yeah, I would like to do that, because I listened and I always got to say it, thanks to Bo for giving me. He's one who gave me the YouTube break. He put me on a panel, and I've learned way too much, too fast for this old head. No comments from you, Eugene, you big bastard. Keeps telling me I have a fat head. That's because I keep learning so much, Eugene. Why's your head shrinking?
Yeah, Craig. Yeah, Craig. Hey, but I'm gonna hop off here, man. Okay, looking at me halfway, Craig.
You ain't finna go visit Jug, is you? Y'all leave at the same time. Y'all ain't going to the same places, y'all.
Well, if DVD King's coming up here, we're drinking a whole lot of Patron.
All right, Jug. I'm gonna take you up on that right there. I'm gonna take you up on that right there, Jug. I'm gonna come up there and come kick it with you.
All right.
Because even though he don't shoot me his link to get on his panel, so maybe I have an invite to come to his house. Maybe.
Yeah, well, they have everybody out at the cabin. But yes, I see B Davy 69. We'll make it work, folks. I want to logistically put it together and get some interesting people on there, so we can get some people that are interested in showing their other side and promoting other things that they do and that they're interested, that help community-based, things like that. Because quite honestly, if you're out there helping people with another side business or whatever, but it gives out more than you get back. That's what I want to talk about. So we'll hook that up. But my wife is messaging me, and she's the boss, so I gotta go.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm gonna make sure you ain't got the same wife, because DVD saying the same thing. My wife.
She was looking at me. She was looking at me. But also, I want to say, make sure you guys come out tomorrow for the movie Wednesday's Critic. I'm taking it over until Dale does get back. I'm just a temporary placeholder. The movies was Traffic,
Jurassic World, Tag, Phantom Thread, and Casino. Those are the movies that we are doing. So if you guys watch any of those movies, make sure you guys come through. It's 5 o'clock West Coast time on my channel. Anybody's welcome to come on the panel. Anybody's welcome to come on the panel, as always. But I'm just temporary, just holding it until Dale gets back. That's it. That's all. It's not mine. It's his baby. I'm just making sure that the baby is breastfed and everything else.
Look at you.
Okay.
Somebody said to have your it's just the you can't, I don't know if you can see the chat, but somebody was saying you should have your wife come on with you.
Who? Wait. Who are they talking about? Me or Jug?
You.
Me?
Yeah. It says, "Hey DVD, have your wife do a show with you."
Nah, y'all don't want that. Why? So she can beat me up on the show and y'all can laugh? Y'all don't want that.
Why would she beat you up?
Because wait a minute. Did you forget the nickname that Dale gave her?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Did you forget the nickname? For all of you guys that don't know, my wife's nickname is Miss Blu-ray. So that's the nickname he gave her, Miss Blu-ray. That's the nickname he gave her. And, you know, if she ever comes on, and she'll be Miss Blu-ray. That's her nickname.
Awesome. Yes, we talk to everyone wants to go love with a announcement on the YouTube channel and the DST family group and my wicked. Okay, I'm with that, Judd. I'm with it. So
yeah,
let me, once you hit me, then of course you'll hit LJ, either or. So I mean, we are one. So when it comes to DST, so this let either one of us know or both of us know, and then whenever you're ready, let us know so that way we there when you there.
Yeah, we'll do it soon, and anybody who can join and stuff like that, it's going to be all positive. That's what we want. But I really got to go because everybody who called there. Oh, by the way, was that not you, Bo? The last time we were on when my wife was listening, you said everybody say hi to Mrs. Juggernaut. Well, she changed her second byline in Facebook to Mrs. Juggernaut.
I know, but no, remember that was me that did that because I was like, oh, well, she's watching you on the TV. We gonna say hi. Remember, I'm the one that brought that one up.
You brought it up, but I said to everybody say hi to Miss Juggernaut. So
she definitely liked that. But good night, everybody. Thanks again. All right, have a good night.
All right, have a good night. And then,
all right, bro, I'm gone.
All right, D, y'all have a good one. UK Cody one, you gotta let me know because I be missing y'all when you go live. Every time I look up, then I don't get the notification when you're live. So if possible, have Troop or if he's over there, let me know so I don't miss the show. Because I go back and watch it, but I want to watch it like while you guys are live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So kind of if you can either have Troop text me and hang out or something and let me know that you guys are live or something like that, so I can at least try to catch the show.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't want you to think I'm missing. I'm not over there. I mean, I watch the show. I just don't get to watch it when you are live. I don't get the notification. I'm like, why don't I get the notification? Bro. So well, I mean, I hear you, but I still love to go out and support the community. Period. I mean, because I'm knowing all of us busy. I'm knowing we get a chance to do what we, when we can, then cool.
If you follow the Telegram groups, I'll be posting the links there. If you follow Twitter, I'll be posting Twitter.
Yes,
trust me, I'm on Twitter 24/7. You could say.
Right, and that's the thing. I'm on them, but I always get them like I get the notifications like on my phone for whatever reason. I get them late. Like, did you miss Troopers? What he said? Did you get what UK Cody won with? So No Nation, I always get his notifications for some reason. I'm always getting his, but I want to make sure like when they start popping up, I want to make sure I am getting them to get on like while he's on. If I'm not busy at work,
I'll send it to you direct next time.
Okay, and then that way I can go at least to the channel and then at least listen as far as what they talking about.
Yeah, and please do when I retweet the channel.
Right. Oh yeah, that's just courtesy for me. Silverback says I never get notifications anymore. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the notification. Surge Flick, this hit the building. What's good, Surge Flick? I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody else. UK Cody went nice interview with Blue. Oh, that's what's up.
Thanks. It's a good one.
Yeah,
Good
Blue.
one.
I'm the and I still got to get Blue and the Butcher. I have to get them as well. I still got to get Gondor, so that's what's up too. DVD. Kick me when you come in here too. Dale, I'll be saying what's up. You supposed to be here in the chat asking LJ a question. Everybody asked LJ a question but you. So before I end the show, we need a question. You asking him a question, Mr. Dale.
He got the link.
I'm just not getting off work. Short day. What you mean you had a short day?
It's a long day.
Like, boy, I had a long day. Everybody in the building, y'all gotta tell Dale he burnt.
Burnt.
Dale, you is burnt.
I ain't saying nothing, Dale.
Look, don't be letting him off easy, LJ. Tell him he burnt.
You know he burnt.
He said long ash day. You ashy too, Dale? If I don't fall, Dale. Some magic for you. He like, Bo, if you don't stop it, he gonna get on and be like, Bo, you burnt. You know I'm not ashy. Llewellyn said burnt to the crisp. Crispy fried. Marcus Bell said burnt and ashy. Dale, you see what you started? Two dudes didn't come to work. Well, if you get a chance to get on, Dale, before we get off, then hop on, because we're gonna try to get off at 6. So Steven starts at 6, right?
Yeah, 6 your time.
Yeah, 6. So yeah, we should do Steven the way we did him last time, y'all. How many of y'all down to do Steven what we did last time? We went over to his show and was like, Bo Nose sent me. He was like, huh? He kept looking like, what? He was looking at the stuff like, what? Look, like we just left Bo show. We coming to he was looking last time like, what? He was trying to figure out what everybody was doing. I even jumped in the chat, said, I just left Bo Nose show. Bo sent me. He probably was like, what? You is Bo. Dang, Dale, that sucked. So you working for 3 people. Be careful. They want you to work for all 3 all the time. Dean says, Bo knows. Thank you for bringing the communities together with no drama. Dean, I will say this. We, as a community, we need to do what we're doing right now, which is having fun. I love it that I'm able to get on a panel, have fun with the guests. The guests educate you. I can say everybody that's on this panel, including Troop, I have interviewed, besides James Mack, but I've interviewed, but I have got some knowledge from them. Each person that have came on here, I can say we have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it's still about helping the end users, whatever it is. And I love it that I have the platform to be able to, bring certain people on to say, hey, this is not only what I have, I don't mind, teaching you. So I do love that. I love the chat that you guys do what y'all did to LJ today. I just asked one thing. I asked when the other guests come on here, don't be easy on them. Ask them, make everybody that's sitting in that chair, make them accountable. Make them accountable, bro. Because when you don't ask them questions, you're not making them accountable.
Okay, got a question. Got a question for you. You the master of the interviews. All right.
Okay.
If you was to interview yourself,
man,
what would be the most important question you would ask yourself?
What would be the most important question I ask myself?
That you would want the people to know about you.
One question I would ask myself is one important question that I would ask me. If if I reviewed me and went over my show and I said, let me go ask this dude something, I would ask where do I get my patients from? Not only where do I get my patients from, I would also ask what thrives me to stay in a positive mode.
So please answer those questions for yourself.
Okay, so me answering those questions for myself is, one, from the way I was raised. The way I was raised, the way my grandma raised me, the way she raised me, it kicked back on me. And it goes back a little bit what LJ was saying. But for me, I seen all the stuff that she went through to raise kids that wasn't hers. And for her to raise us and have a smile on her face and do the things that she did day in and day out, to me, I never saw how, well, to me, it was always hard for me to see why she always wanted to help other people. She always stuck her hand out to help other people. And I feel like we struggling. Grandma, you giving your last, how you helping? But I learned that man upstairs, and it's true to this day, no matter what's going on with me, no matter what I go through, he finds a way to take care of me, no matter what I'm going through. With LJ and his wife doing helping the homeless and helping the people in need, to me, when you look at your lifestyle and you think you're struggling and you having a bad day, how about going out and seeing some of these homeless people, and then you can actually see who's actually having it bad. As far as the drama goes for me, I was never been a conversational person. I've never been a person of want to start things, but it's funny because my brother, he's a comedian, but I love to see tea. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people smile. Any person that I've worked with or dealt with, they would tell you Bo was a jokester. He got jokes left and right, because there's more in life than to me feeling bad or sad or beating yourself up. I look the way I look because I laugh a lot, y'all. I do. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I laugh a lot. And they say laughing is healing. So if I gotta laugh to keep healed, then that's what your boy gonna do. I'm gonna laugh to be healed. I might, y'all. I'm thinking about it. I might have the DST interview me. I might sit here on the panel and have James Mack, Dale, LJ, I'm trying to think about Troop. I might have Troop. I might just have everybody on there and have them interview me. I might just have them drill me with questions. Or better yet, who knows?
You sure you want the real interview?
Okay, that's what I'm like, man.
And I only asked that because the couple words that were just said in the last couple minutes, community coming together. And when I watch Bo's show, I learn from the people that he interviews. And to me, when you watch Bo's show, that word community comes right out. Bo is community. Bo is putting it out there, letting y'all get all the information. He is not about drama. He's going to stop it on the show, and let's continue what he's here to do. Bo, that's my man. And I always nickname him, I call him the fireman. Bo is community.
Bo, we want Steven up here. Well, Bobby, I already interviewed Steven. I interviewed him already. So I interviewed Steven. He was in the beginning of my interviews. If you go back, you can look at it. Even though it started with Real, it was a 2-part interview. I did Real, and then he came in the middle of the interview. But I have interviewed him already. If you go look at my interview section, you will see that he in there. What did Dale say? I missed what Dale said. All I see is contacts. Contacts what? You talking about? You said, do I got on contacts, Dale? What is Dale talking about? Contacts, laughing out. Everybody laugh. What is y'all laughing at? Dale, you're late. Laughing out. What? Wait a minute. What did I miss? Let me go back. See if I missed something. And I'm on. Sorry, one second, man. LJ, do you need a manager? Interview Eugene. That can happen. That can happen. That can happen. Drop it free in this place to be. And then two from the route I went in the KODI community, I don't mind having every other YouTuber from small to big. I don't mind sharing my platform. I don't mind nobody coming here, getting on the platform. I don't mind them sharing their YouTube, as long as they do it in a respectful manner. But everybody here knowing once they come here, they knowing I'm going to have them put their information out there so people can follow them. I'm not huge or big, but I know in one day with my mind being a plus, I'm going to get there. But along the way, if I can have other people follow other people, I'm down for the cause, because I have people like SUPERDELL, Troop, I had Target, I had Rojas, I had certain big YouTubers. I know I'm forgetting some, but I have had certain big YouTubers say, go follow me. And then when you get to my channel, it's up to you for me to keep you here and follow and continue to watch the show. And then there's some I didn't know and I bumped into, like UK KODI 1. But I'm happy that I bumped into him because I got so much knowledge when I interviewed him, to where now the people that surround him, I want to be able to interview them too. If you guys notice, I would say this: if you guys notice when I interview somebody that I don't know, or if I interview somebody that has a team, have you guys noticed when I interview them how they team come over and we get to know them as well? Or people in the same field or do the same thing they do, they come over. You notice when I interview UK KODI 1, how many other people that came over and actually got on a panel and talked that day, to where they wouldn't come on any other day.
Bo, we were talking about your live show on my live show the other day, with the Butcher and Blue and Gandalf.
And here's what's funny, UK KODI 1. Here's what's funny. I had talked to Butcher and Blue and Gandalf before I had talked to you, as far as interviewing them, before I even supposed to interview you.
Yeah, no, I did. They're a tight circle. Dabs will go on any show. Gandalf very rarely jumps on a show.
Right.
But I'm Blue as well, because they've been in the community a lot longer and seen a lot of all the stuff. So they like to keep themselves quiet. But we were talking about how you do things differently. Your show is different. You know, you've obviously everyone's got a little thing. My show's a bit of a rant show kind of thing.
Right. With me, I make y'all feel a little free, like y'all at home. I want y'all to feel at home when you're here.
That's why it's a nice show and it's a good show. And what I think we always talk about the end user, and what we need to kind of, and this isn't slagging anyone off because it's not, but get the end user away from this the fastest build in the world, 20 videos a day, and get them into people. I listened to SUPERDELL on my way to work this morning. Who's Your Own Boss? Because it's time difference. I couldn't listen to it last night. Time difference. You know,
that was a good show last night.
That was a good show.
Man, I enjoyed that show.
Yeah, you've got people out there with 100,000, 150,000 subscribers pushing out the best build. Do this, do that, do this, and we've got to try and get those end users and get them into smaller channels where they're gonna learn and to do it themselves. And that's what's important. So when people, if you've got 60, 100 people in your chat, everyone spread the word, get on your channel, get on everyone's channel, because all these guys you're going to learn something from.
Exactly.
You can't get the fastest build 20 times a day.
Exactly. And they'll feel that.
Build as an add-on, and people that make add-ons and learn what goes on behind the scenes.
But the people that's up there, they don't realize how much they can get. So Steven is live right now, y'all. So before I go, SUPERDELL said UK KODI 1, let him hold 1,000. I will say, everybody that's in the chat right now, is 61 of y'all right now. I am going to hop over to Steven's show for a second. I'm going to say what's good with him. And then when I say what's good with him, I'm hoping y'all follow over there with him, give him a little love to him, and also let him know where you came from. Because when I go over there, I'm going to let him know, hey, Bono sent me. So he probably be like, what the? So I'm gonna hop over to his show. Everybody that came in today, I appreciate you for showing my boy LJ some love. When he in the chat though, I must say, if you act up, you will get that hammer. He may be showing up living, and he may be giving y'all that real talk, but at the end of the day, when he here, he will slap y'all with that hammer. So make sure y'all behave. Also, Troop. Actually, I'm gonna go do my same routine before I go over to Steven's show. J Mac, is there anything that you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Guns and butter, baby.
Mr. UK Cody Ones, anything you want to say to them good people before I let them go?
Yeah, all you guys out there, tell Team DST when they join in Death Star. Let's roll.
Okay, because we finna jump on it. I'm gonna actually do a video. I'm gonna do a video. Trust me, I'm gonna do a review.
Nah,
on
when you guys gonna make some add-ons and join Team DST? Join Death Star.
We have one, but with the add-ons that we have, we want to do something different with what we have. So give us a little bit. I'm gonna get with the boss, even though he say he ain't the boss. We gonna get with Dale, and we will get with y'all soon. As far as the answer to put one in Death Star, because we want to be part of that as well. I'm quite sure Dale does as well, so we can say that we have something in there. Give us a little bit of time, and then we will get with you. Okay?
Yeah, because that's a community add-on, because it doesn't do with you, Cody One. That then goes in your repo. So
right. So we will. Yeah, that I like that. UK Cody One, put us on the spot. We'll take it. But I will get with Dale, and then we'll get with the rest of the group, and then we'll figure out what to do as far as to get one in there.
Cool.
True. Is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Thank y'all for coming. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to go over to Steve's channel. That's where I'm at right now. So see you on the next one. Thank y'all for coming.
Mr. LJ, the man, the hammer of the hour. Anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Hey, man, as always, it's been a pleasure. Glad for you to come over and show the love. Y'all know DST gonna keep it real, man. And like I always say, real talk.
Okay. I actually enjoyed the show. To me, it's one of the best shows. I'm gonna add it to the top notch. Why? Because the chat was involved. So Eddie was good, but we about to go, Eddie. So I'm sorry about that. True, you saw how quickly he left because he got to go back to go man his other posts. So we finna go over there. I'm gonna go over there as well. The next shirt you guys will probably see on LJ will probably be real talk. We will start putting out different shirts out there for the community of our sayings. Dale got one shirt coming on the way. James Max got a shirt coming on the way. I'm trying to think, is anybody else got a shirt that's coming out? Super Dale, look, now he want to hop his butt up here as we leave it. So, Super Dale, is there anything you want to say before we leave?
I knew it.
Oh, yeah. Dale is a bird. But y'all, we gonna go on that note, and as we leaving on that note, because we down in 35 over the Steven show, we will go. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm hoping that the DST team and anybody that hit my panel will hit you with something that you need. So as we say, as I took my horn, I need that.